Hi ladies, welcome back. So today's video is going to be a swatch and review video of ColourPop, one of my new favorite brands because giving away the whole review, but I'm in love. But yeah, I have some of the Lippie Stix and a bunch of the shadows, so I'm going to do swatches of everything I have and then also tell you how I feel about it, even though I just told you that I'm in love with it. But yeah, so I'm not going to ramble too much. I'm just going to jump right in. But I guess we'll start off with the packaging. ColourPop, everything comes in like these really, really cute white boxes. And then the inside has this really pretty like magenta design with the name ColourPop in it. And then inside you get a little pamphlet cards, like little postcards. If you order the shadows, then you get the one for shadows, and it gives you like tips and tricks. And like basically explains what they are. And then the same for the Lippie Stix you get, and the Lippie pencils, you get a card for that, and it has the same on the other side. Like every order you place, it comes with a really, really cute note. Like the last one I got said, "Hi Ashley, we're gonna call you Dandelion," which is so cute because if you watch Orange is the New Black, then you know where that line came from. But this one says, "Hey Ashley, may visions of sugar plums twerk in your head, XOXO ColourPop," which I think is just like a cute little touch. Doesn't actually have any effect on the products, but I think customer service wise it's a really, really cute touch. So these shadows come packaged in these little boxes, but what I was a little bit annoyed about is that most of the boxes don't have the name on the actual box, so you have to like open up the whole thing to know what the color name is, which I guess isn't that big of a deal because you're going to throw this out anyway. Yeah, and then the Lippie Stix come in boxes that look like this. They also, like, some of them had a name on them, but some of them didn't, which I don't know. It's just kind of annoying to me, but I guess it doesn't actually matter. Let's read what the card says about the shadows. It says, this long-wearing cream powder has an elastic-like texture that is totally party-proof. Avoid the fallout from traditional powder shadows and say goodbye to raccoon eyes. This feather-soft formula literally glides on and feels freaking amazing. Super Shock Shadow comes in tons of kick-ass shades, kissed with glitter, and tweaked with multiple fabulous finishes. So I definitely agree. It's like a very, very weird texture. Like it almost feels wet, but then when you put it on your eyes, it's a powder. Like, it's very, very strange. They're right about them not having any fallout because I've never had any issues with like glitter coming down or really anything coming down. But yeah, they don't have any fallout because they feel like a gel or like a cream when you put your finger in it. Like, there's no dust or anything. Like, that's it. It does say in the tips or tricks to like keep the lid really, really tight, so I'm guessing there is some kind of cream in it and they don't want that to dry out, and that's why they tell you to keep it really tight. Yeah, I do find that with these shadows, they do work best with your fingers. Like, you get the most pigmentation out of them with your fingers, and the most like glitter payoff for the glittery shades. Definitely use your fingers to apply them on the lid. If you want them blended out, then you can use a brush. Like, I blended one of them in my crease today, and it works really nice. It blends out easier, but you're not going to get that full-on like shocking like pigmentation. But if you do want to blend it out, obviously just take a brush and do it. Okay, so I guess we'll go into the swatches of all of the eyeshadow shades now. Okay, so the first shade we have here is the shade called Lovely, and this is like a really, really pretty gold shade. It's like gold, and it has like a little bit of kind of pink glitters in it, so it sometimes looks like a rose gold, but it's really just a nice gold shade. Great for all over the lid. I think it's maybe a little bit too dark for me to highlight the brow bone and like highlight the inner corner and stuff, but if you're darker than me, then I think that would be a great color for that. This is definitely one of my favorites because it's one of those shades that I can use on like an everyday basis, and it's gorgeous. Like, super, super, super pretty. Love it. Okay, the next shade is called Amaze, and this is very similar to Lovely, but it's more of a rose gold than Lovely is. Like, it's definitely more on the warmer, more coppery side. This is very similar to like Amber Rush from L'Oreal, which is one of my favorite eyeshadows like ever, so I absolutely love this shade. Once again, super pretty all over the lid, just a great everyday color. Absolutely love this one. And then this one is called Summer Lovin', and it's the only tie-dye shade that I own. This actually, the beginning of December, they had like every day there was like a new deal thing, and the first day they had like, if you bought $40 and you got like a free eyeshadow, so this is the eyeshadow that I picked, and this one is very similar to Amaze, but it's even more rose goldy. Like, Lovely is, or Amaze is definitely rose gold, but this is almost like like more rosy, if you know what I mean. Like a rose gold that's more on the rose side, whereas Amaze is a rose gold that's more on the gold side. And I know you're probably saying, like, why do you have 3 shades that are so similar to each other? But no, they're not. Shut up. Okay, the next shade I have here is called Sequin, and this is like a really, really pretty copper color, like not too deep of a, yeah, it's basically a copper color. It's really, really pretty. This is a really nice shade. Like, I just love it. Like, these are like my favorite shadows. Like, coppery warm tones are like my favorite colors. So obviously I had to pick this one up. It's really pretty just for everything. Like, I love it. I'm gonna just say it's really pretty and it's so amazing, like a million times this video, because I love everything. Okay, the next shade is a little bit more on the cooler tone. This is the shade 3, just like the number 3. And this is just a gorgeous, like, just a gorgeous kind of pewter taupe color. It's just beautiful. Like, I don't really go for cool tones much, but when I do, I definitely go for shades like this. And it's just super metallic, super shiny, just gorgeous on the lid. If you're more into cool tones, I would definitely go for this one. But if you're not into cool tones, I would definitely still try it out, because I'm usually not, but this is beautiful. I love it. I wore it the other day with Lumiere on the lips, one of the Lippie Stix, and I love it. It's beautiful. The next shade is called Mittens. This was part of their fall collection, and it's a satin finish. This one, I mean, it's called satin, but these are like so matte. Like, there's no shimmer whatsoever in it, but I guess they call it satin because it's like super smooth. I don't know. But it's basically just a really deep, like, reddish brown color. I've used this in a few of my videos recently, and I love it. It's just a really nice, rich brown shade. Like, it's incredible. This is the kind of shade that I've been using on a brush, and I have to say they blend out really, really nicely with like a blending brush. They're super, super nice. The next shade I have here is called Cricket, and this is almost like a purple with like gold glitter running through it. I don't really know how to describe this color. It's very, very unique. It reminds me of Damson Pressed Pigment from MAC, but no like greeny golds in it, because that one had a lot of green gold. This is like a just like a very, very subtle purple, like almost like a muted eggplant color with like lots of gold glitter running through it, and it's just gorgeous. Like, it's just beautiful. Okay, the last 3 shades I have here are like the really, really dramatic ones. So first we have Fantasy, which is actually a Super Shock pressed pigment, not a shadow. And this is actually what is the one I have blended in my crease today. But this, like, when you put it on the lid and you like kind of pack it on, is so much more than what it is in my crease right now. Like, oh my god, it is just a beautiful hot, hot pink, almost like a magenta, with just so many different colored glitters running through it. It just has so much going on, and if you are a fan of color, then you need this. Like, oh my god, this is incredible. Okay, the next shade I have here is called Bay, and I mean, honestly, half the reason I got it is because of the name, because that word is just so funny to me. But this is like ColourPop's version of Insomnia Pigment or Blue Brown from MAC and like stuff like that. But I have to say, instead of it's more purpley than Blue Brown Pigment is. It's like a lot more of a red brown base than it is like a like cooler. I don't know. It's very similar to Insomnia Pigment, but also very different, if you know what I mean. Like, I would definitely not use these interchangeably. Like, I guess you could use them interchangeably, but this is definitely like a standalone shade. Like, it's not exactly like Blue Brown Pigment. Like, if you have that one, you don't need this one, because it's definitely different in its own way. But I love it. It's so pretty. Okay, and the last shade we have here is actually the one I have all over my lid, and that is the shade Envy. And this is just a like black with a ton of purple glitter in it. I don't know. It's just gorgeous. Like, it's coming off more purpley in the pan than it is on my hand here. Oh, actually, no, it does show a lot of the purple, but it's gorgeous. I absolutely love it. It's giving me life on my eyes right now, and yeah, perfect. Okay, so that is it for all of the shadows that I have from ColourPop. Now we're going to move on to the Lippie Stix that I have. So what Lippie Stix are, I'm reading off of the card here. It says, all of our Lippie Stix formulas contain vitamin E, mango, avocado, and shea butter for added comfort and moisture because we're cool like that. None of our Lippie formulas contain any nasty ingredients like parabens or sulfates. Available in 3 finishes. And the 3 finishes are glossy, satin, and matte. I only have glossy and matte. These are some of the smoothest, creamiest lip products I've ever used in my life. Like, they're incredible. They glide on the lips. They have like a really nice like vanilla scent, kind of like MAC, but almost more like a little bit sweeter. I don't know. I just think they were really, really amazing. And so I have 5 of them. And yeah, we'll just go into swatching them now. I have 2 glossies and 3 mattes. So I'll start off with the more neutral shades that I have. The first is called BFF. And oh wait, let me show you how they like basically come up like that. They're like on an angle. Makes it really easy to put on the lips like quickly. Great to keep just in your purse. I love the packaging. The bottom has like not only the shade name, but also kind of a indicator as to what the color is, which I think is awesome for just grabbing it and like figuring out which shade you're picking up. But yeah, this is BFF. This is like a really, really peach, like almost like a true peach lip color. It is a neutral, like it's not like bright peach, but it definitely is like a true peach nude. They're very, very pigmented. All of the glossy sticks are all of the Lippie Stix are very, very pigmented. The glossy ones do have a nice shine to them. This is a glossy finish. They do have a really nice shine where you don't need a gloss on top. But yeah, I think this color is amazing. I'll probably wear it more towards the spring and the summer months. But yeah, I love it. And then the next one we have is Bound, and this one is another glossy Lippie stick. And this is like a nice neutral pink. Like not like a pinky nude, just kind of a neutral pink. This one is definitely one that you keep in your purse in case like you forget a lip product or whatever. Like this will go with anything. It's that kind of lip color and I love it. Okay, so the next 3 that I have are all mattes. So yeah, let's just get into them. The first one, obviously, I had to get Lumiere because I'm obsessed with Kathleen Light. Like, she's my best friend in my brain. Like, we are best friends in my imagination. That's really creepy, but it's okay because we're friends. And it is seriously just the most gorgeous kind of mauve-y, I don't even know how to describe this color, but it's just beautiful. Like, it'll look good on everyone, and I like that the matte finish, like the matte finish Lippie Stix, still aren't like drying or gonna pull on your lips or make them look chapped or anything. Like, they're just beautiful. Like, they glide on so smooth and they still look matte on the lips, so you get that matte finish that you want without compromising like the moisture of your lips. Okay, the next one I got is called ChiChi, and this is like very similar to Lady Danger from MAC. It is like a true red orange, and oh my god, I cannot wait to wear this during the summer. Like, well, actually it's not like a red orange, it's just like a straight up orange. Yeah, it's just gorgeous. I cannot wait to wear this all summer long. Like, it is gonna be my life. And then the last one I got is the shade Feminist, and it makes me feel like such a badass bitch. It is basically like a really, really dark, almost black purple, and it just makes me feel like a freaking badass. Like, oh my god, it's amazing. And I feel like this is the kind of shade that wouldn't look good in any other finish but matte, so I'm glad that they made it a matte finish. And this one I just want to wear every day, all day. Every time I'm in a bad mood, every time I'm in a sassy mood, like, this is the color I want to wear for the rest of my life. It's incredible. So we have BFF over here, and then we have Bound, and then we have Lumiere, and then ChiChi, and then Feminist over here. So these are the 5. As you can see, the glossy, between the glossy and the matte, there's not too much of a difference, but when it's on your lips, you can definitely tell which ones are glossy and which ones are matte. But yeah, love them. So that's basically it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Look at my swatches. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.